Well, you're back again, ImmortalTortle here. We got to take a wee little bit of a stroll to do the Elder Gleam set.
Damn it, I got a drink and then I left it out there. Anyway, we will go ahead and I think we are going to finish this Elder Gleam sap, and then I want to do the Bard College. Yeah. That is our objectivo for this little bit. We've already discovered the Elder Gleam. Elder Gleam? Elder Gleam? Okay. Feel like I know exactly where this is at. I remember discovering it now. Come here. Where'd you go? Whatever. That's a werewolf for 1 second. Sweet. But I hope everyone's doing alright. Let me double check something, make sure that I'm actually streaming before I get too far into this tomfoolery nonsense business. Okay. Subscriptions. And there we go. Hell yeah. Okay. Give me that monarch butterfly. I was gonna call it a monarch before I even knew it was a monarch. I just knew the pattern from real life. Creep cluster. Yeah, there was a whole bit of schooling that I went through where they taught you about monarch butterflies and their migration patterns. I don't know so much if that was specifically just like my middle school teacher, or not middle school, elementary school teacher that decided to teach that, or if that's kind of like a universal across the board thing in the States. It would kind of be odd if it was the States, because they're very popular in the northern states and they migrate south and then come back.
Hello there, friend. You come to enjoy the sights and sounds of this beautiful sanctuary as I have? Truly remarkable, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. What's going on with you? I don't know if people could come up in here.
Kinneret humbles us with her beauty. You need something?
No, I was just trying to talk to him. But you seem to be doing alright by yourself.
Amazing that such beauty could exist in a place as desolate as the volcanic tundra. Raised, you are in Eldergleam Sanctuary. Just a small glimpse of what beauty Kinneret has to offer. Wonderful place, isn't it?
I would agree.
Yes, my friend. Though no one has been able to get close to her for as long as I can remember. As you can see, Eldergleam's roots are large and stretch far, blocking any path to her trunk. Though, believe it or not, there are rumors of a weapon that even Eldergleam herself would lift her roots for, more out of fear than respect. The rumors were true.
Oh.
I beg of you, don't harm the tree. Nothing good can come of it.
I don't know if I want to harm the tree. I feel like I felt super fucking guilty the last time I did this quest line. Like, almost immediately. So you like can't get by. You have to use the nettle bane or whatever. I wonder if that's if it's an option. Well. Forgot how quick daggers are. What do we got up here? Well, nothing. Dwarven dagger, cold, petty soul gem, and poison. I fear for myself. But alas, it is the quest. Maybe on my next playthrough I won't do it. Ah. Damn, you're healing. Wow, daggers use like no stamina at all, dude. I also apologize for how often I say dude. Or maybe I don't, because I am what I am, and that's Popeye. Look at that fool right there. Oh my god. Oh no. Fuck. God damn it. God damn it, man. That fucking is sad as shit. I'm trying to get this damn knapsack. Potion of plentiful healing. No, whatever. We'll just leave it all. Damn it. So these people died. That's sad. They were just here on a pilgrimage for Kinnereth, man. You know, they were just enjoying themselves. Trying to commune with their god. And instead, I fucking got them killed. That's the thing about Elder Scrolls game, well, Bethesda games in general. The weight of making any choice is always, you're at odds with something or someone. You know, never truly neutral. You can try to be, but it's not really possible. I mean, that is the way with life as well, unfortunately. You can want to stay out of things for as long as you want, but eventually you have to take a stand for something. Alright, Danica, I hope it was worth it. Temple of Kinnereth.
Do Do you have the Eldergleam sap? To the east of here is a hidden grove where the Eldergleam resides. It's the oldest living thing in Skyrim, maybe all of Tamriel. Our tree here in the city was grown from a cutting of that tree. You can still feel the glory of the mother tree through it. Even its name is an echo. Wonderful. I'll use it to repair the tree. Thank you so much for all your help. Grace of Kinnereth be with you.
I don't know, man. I don't feel too good about that. I disturbed Mother Nature and got 2 people killed to, what, fluff up this tree right here? Kinda sucks. Kinda sucks indeed. Alright. Okay. Not local. Let's open the journal. Let's go to Bard's College. All the way up here? In Solitude? Is that where it told me to go? Wow. Oh, dang. Yeah, that's what it looks like. What is that? Anything of no— Man! Alright. Just random pillars. Okay. I assumed... Well, you assumed wrong. A little homestead over here. Which we learned you probably shouldn't go into homesteads. That one guy frickin' shot lightning bolts at us that other time. Abandoned shack. Well, let's go ahead and it requires a key. So there's a shovel. Does that imply that maybe something needs to be dug up? Potentially. It's a little rabbit fleeing for his life. I saw a boat over here. Alright, nothing. We've almost discovered another stone. So we'll check that out too. Alright. I should have probably waited a second to drop. That's okay. Okay. 'Cause we lost it all. Nothing lasts forever. I'm sorry. Really? There's no, Pick it up, dang it. No presence of life here. There's an entrance, but no presence of life. Oh. Alright, so I'm assuming there's probably some vampires inside then. Well, vampires are necromancers. Anytime you see sacrificial stuff. Well, I guess you'd wage your war towards Necromancer then. Oh, I actually have something on the map now. Don't worry, little fox, I won't hurt you. I won't touch you, elk. I don't even like hurting the wolves, but they charge me, man. Okay, swamp fungal. There's a Nern root somewhere. Apprentice stone. When you're under the sign of the apprentice, recover magicka faster, but I'm more susceptible to magicka damage. Cancel. I'm good. We'll just discover this location really quick. And then we will head towards the actual objective. I just like to discover the little houses because a lot of the times they give a location. I've been poisoned. I thought I wasn't supposed to be able to be poisoned. No, I can't get a disease. That's what it is. How does this work? Oh, that's how that works. I was gonna say I'm blasting into the water, so I don't assume that anything significant would happen. But it murdered the hell out of it. But yeah, the little houses a lot of the time have a neutral teleportation. Miko's shack, huh? I think Miko might be dead. Well, after all my years of living in these woods, it looks like the rock joint will finally be the enemy. I guess that's fine. All my friends are long dead. The only one who is left is poor Miko. He was always a loyal companion. I know he'll be able to take care of himself. I hope someday I'll see him again. Okay. The cake and the diamond. I'm good. I'll take the garlic. Dance and fire. Hey, frick yeah! That's the whole point of me coming this way, really. Was to get my speech up. So that's good, I guess, that I came over here. There's a mill. And a stable, huh? I wonder if it's across the river, like leading into... Hey, the statue... So, I could go ahead and check out the Bard's College and then pop right on over to the statue of Meridia and do her quest too. I came out of the pause menu sprinting. I keep thinking that that's something. Monarch. Yeah, sorry little monarch. Beautiful butterflies. There is just something innately beautiful about butterflies. There's a Stormcloak camp here. Alright. I remember this now. This silverfish is gonna come for me. Slaughterfish, not silverfish. Look at him. He's trying. Oh, well, this mud crab. Bitch. This bitch got me paying for rent, paying for tips, diamonds on her neck, diamonds on her wrist, and here I am alone. Where you at? Whatever. Okay. What's up, buddy?
What do you want?
Are all the orc strongholds guarded?
The strongholds keep to themselves. Skyrim hasn't always been kind to the orcs.
Yeah, I can
For
see
an
that.
outsider like you to be accepted, an orc would have to make you blood kin and send word to the chiefs. Trust like that is not freely given.
Yes, sir. I understand.
Fight well.
That is the plan, sir. Hopefully we can be friends in another time. Okay, so this is... Well, I don't want to mess with this. What I'm trying to do is get to that... Nah, whatever. Here's what we'll do. We'll find the stables, discover that, and then when we deal with them...
Go fiddling with any locks around here, we're going to have a real problem.
Do I look like I'm gonna be lockpicking stuff? Well, I'm a Khajiit, so maybe, I don't know. I might be racist towards Khajiits. But, yeah, so we'll go up here, investigate the Bard's College, maybe do a couple things for them, get some of our speech up, and then, head on over to the Meridia and see what she's got going on. The voice from the sky. The City of Stars.
Can I help? We could always use help picking crops if you need a few extra coins.
City of Stars, oh how they're shining just for you. City of Stars. What is this anchor point? Is this, it's a dock? I think I vaguely remember. Oh, okay, there you go. We humans are capable of greatness. Hey, what up, Argonian?
You talk to Egg Brothers. Deja has no words for you.
I don't know what Egg Brothers means, but I feel offended.
Sorry, I was lost in thought. I'm planning my wedding, you see. So many details to work out. Some say I got my position because my cousin is the Emperor. Nonsense. The man's given me nothing. He can't even be bothered to attend my wedding.
Okay, then.
The warehouse is for East Empire Company workers only. Entering without permission is a crime.
Sorry, sir.
This is the East Empire Company's central warehouse. All of their shipments go through here.
Okay.
Unfortunately, thanks to some problems they've been having, it hasn't seen much use lately. Either way, it's off limits to you. How should I know? I don't work for them. If you
Fair
want
enough.
to help, I suppose you could head to Windhelm and talk to Orthus and Dario. He's in charge over there.
All the way over in Windhelm?
All right then.
Holy shit. Can you actually even chart a boat's path to
You
Windhelm
have no
from
knowledge of
Solitude?
Best offense is a good defense, am I right?
Well, that bucket just disappeared. Now there's 2 salmon stretched to hell. Look at that. Oh my god. Holy shit. Okay.
Looking to hire a boat?
Nah, I'm good for now. I don't know if I want to go fucking around opening this boat up. Maybe, I should have quick saved before I entered.
You're not supposed to be in here.
Yeah, that's what I feel. Probably get the hell out of here then. Wait till a quest brings me to this boat, I suppose. Just head to the Bard College. Alright, so I'm wondering if there's a path. Yeah, there has to be one going up these rocks that are out.
Solitude's been the capital of Skyrim as long as I can remember. Most of the High Kings of Skyrim were Jarls of Solitude first. Well, let's see, what else? The Bard's College is here, and the main office of the East Empire Company. If you need it, you can get a room for a fair price at the Rinking Skeever, just inside the main gate.
That was very helpful, thank you, Thayer.
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here, or you'll end up like Rogvir.
I don't know who Rogvir is, but okay.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Svar, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes. Not right now.
You should excuse me, I'm trying to watch a traitor to the Emperor lose his head.
Stand back. Interrupting an execution is a serious crime.
Rogvir, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torygg. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torygg. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords. Boo!
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Damn.
Some gate guard you were!
You look ugly as shit.
Feel free to make requests.
Out with it.
Okay.
You wouldn't be a sellsword, would you? I have a
Hey.
problem you could solve. Mind yourself in my city, friend. This here axe in full swing is a right terrible sight.
It shouldn't have been like this.
Oh. I think I expected more.
Lay down.
Good riddance to bad rubbish, I say.
Fuck those guys. So there's the winking skeever that they talked about. What could this be? Some sort of loom? No, no, no. Radiant remnant.
Fresh fish, straight from the fjord.
Bits and pieces. Way bits and pieces. Dude, fuck
I
you.
won't see Rogvir anymore. I don't want to talk. Tell me why not. Thanks. Papa talks about it some. Mom doesn't say much since Uncle Rogvir died. She doesn't even go to temple anymore.
He just died.
At least that way she'd have people to talk to. You would do that? That's great. You should go do it right now.
Talk to Greta about going to the Temple of the Divines.
Viren said you got here just before the execution. Must have been a lovely first sight. No, that was an ugly affair. High King Torygg's death has turned the whole town on its head. Between you and me, he wasn't even that good a king. All of those rambling speeches about the Empire this and the Empire that.
Hey!
Baron's my husband. He works the forge up at Castle Dower. I barely see him nowadays, what with him filling orders for the army.
What have you got
Take a
for
look.
sale? Same. That potion of stamina, or the ring of stamina, would probably be pretty good. Oh, here we go. Nothing I don't already have. Line and lure. Half-Inkar, do I have that? I don't.
To bits and pieces. Huh. Take a look.
Yeah. So that was books. I'll take that. You just got a bunch of everything, don't you? Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? I'll buy that one lockpick.
Make sure to recommend us to your associates.
I will not. I will not do such a thing. Alright, let's get the frig out of here. Send away for a priceless gift.
Take my advice. Never gamble. Damn Ernskar has me in debt up to the eyes. Too many drinking games, too many bets, and I'm too old to ever raise the coin on my own. He's a stubborn oaf. I don't know what good it'll do. You should speak to my daughter, Yvette. She's the brains of the family.
Okay.
New in town, right? If you need a place to sleep, head over to the Winking Skeever. We keep a fine inn.
Jarl Elisif the Fair. Poor woman. Losing her husband and king like that. It was a dark day for us all.
Wow.
Damn. That reminds me. I have a delivery to make to her steward, Falk Firebeard. He ordered a special bottle of Strass Mackay rum. Saved me a lot of trouble. Here. Take it to the Blue Palace.
Can do.
Work in it, I own it.
Well, okay. My father owns the Winking Skeever, but it's the family business, so it'll be mine when he kicks off. I showed up to watch, yeah. I don't know if they were right to execute him for what he did, but I'll tell you something. It couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
Damn.
Listen, Rogvir and I grew up together. It was us, a few others, and Vivienne. Vivienne Onus. I have no idea why, but one day I told Rogvir I liked her. It was a stupid thing to do. He mocked me incessantly after that. From that point forward, every time Vivienne and I were anywhere close to each other, he made sure to humiliate me. He'd beat me up, dump meat on my head, anything he could get away with. Once he even slipped a beehive into my bed. We were children, sure, but Rogvir never outgrew that immaturity or his cruelty. So any talk about him being an honorable Nord? Pure folly.
Yeah, that guy sounds like an asshole. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I'm with you, Sorix.
Done talking anyway.
You're passing through Solitude? Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold, yes? It's easy to find things to sell. Things nobody will miss. Things from underground, or just left lying around in someone's house. I bet the two of us were very alike. So why not take the next step? We can help each other. My sister Dija and I are treasure hunters. We like to collect things. Of course not. Thieves take what is precious. Thieves steal. We just take what will not be missed. What no one needs anymore. Maybe we take some weapons and stop a few deaths. Who would call that thievery? I knew you looked like a clever one. With the war, many more ships come through these docks, loaded with weapons and pay, but few people, and they pass through dangerous waters. We have an interest in one of those boats, the Ice Runner. The Solitude Lighthouse will be guiding it in, but if its fire were to go out, the Ice Runner would run aground. What an interesting idea. I think if someone were to do something like that, there would definitely be a certain amount of loot to be shared. Yes, if someone were to put out the lighthouse fire and then meet me on the docks afterwards, I could certainly direct them to that loot. Don't worry about them. We'll make sure they wash up safe. Maybe they'll even pay us for their heroic rescue from their sad crash. It would be best if we spoke little until you've completed your task.
I wish only to graduate and enroll with the Legion. My drums will lead our troops to victory. It's an honor to have Viarmo for instruct. And why wouldn't I be? We sing tales of kings, queens, and their politics, 'tis true. But do you know who really makes history? The person who writes it. I'm a bard, from the Bard's College here in Solitude. Wanderers like you should think about applying. Farewell, stranger.
I don't want to talk. Thanks for talking to me.
You just said you didn't want to talk.
Hey, want to play tag? Come
No.
back if you don't play tag.
Yeah, I do not want to play tag with you.
Plenty of fresh fish for you.
The taste of home and heart.
Sorry, yes. It's been hard on her. The girl misses her uncle. I've tried to explain that Rogvir did something bad, and that we all have to be accountable for our actions. But the child feels what she will. These are troubled times. Be on your guard.
Lady Atia says my voice is second only to hers, but she's selling me short.
You look like you could do with a ripe apple, or a tomato, cabbage, or leek. That I do. I had a messenger from Dragon Bridge stop here on his way to the Blue Palace not too long ago. He was very nervous. Mentioned something about needing help.
Fresh fish, straight from the fjord.
See for yourself. Come back when you figure out how to spend an apple to keep you healthy. Just what you see here.
I'll just salt
I'll
pile.
always have fruit to buy until it goes rotten. Then
Where is the Blue Castle? Fletcher.
Hello and welcome, my friend. How may I help you on this fine day? Why, of course. And will you also be needing the bow that shoots rainbows? Or perhaps a quiver that dispenses beer? Look, if you want arrows, we have them. But don't insult my intelligence. What are you hunting? Never mind. I don't want to know. Perhaps I'll be seeing more of you.
Perhaps you can frig off, you frickin' douchebag. How about that?
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials. It's almost all I have time for these days. The men training here in Solitude, and the troops out in the field. They all need weapons and armor. You should look into joining. They could use every hand they can get.
Nah, I'm good.
To be honest, no. But High King Torrig supported them. And now, her Lady Elisif has thrown in with them. You could say I'm a king's man at heart. I guess that's Jarl's man now. My loyalty lies with Solitude. So, where Jarl Elisif leads, I follow. I think I would, if it weren't for my son and my wife. Oh, Seema would have my hide if I even suggested I might step foot on a battlefield. You think Stormcloaks and Legionnaires are dangerous? Ha!
Just a solid man scared of his wife. Tale as old as
Return
time.
anytime you need arms or armor. My forge never rests.
Let's see. What is this? Solitude Blacksmith.
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? God duty. Let me guess.
You stay out of trouble now. The Castle Dower dungeon can break even the strongest will. I may have accidentally let a prisoner escape, the leader of one of those bandit groups. I told everyone he died during questioning, and I need you to track him down and make sure he doesn't show up to disprove that. Good. I'll have a sack of coin waiting for you when you get back. Ain't got one, but I'd fancy a chance at that Jari Ra's scrawny neck. Filthy Argonia never would have set foot in this city if High King Torygg was still alive. I can tell you that. Remember, yes? I'm the headsman here in Solitude. It's my job. Depends on what you mean by busy. I'm also the head jailer in the dungeon here. Quiet job, usually. Keep your head about you.
There's little buildings everywhere. Hall of the Dead. Okay. What is this? Also the Hall of the Dead? Solitude Catacombs. Okay. Jump, you fucking dummy! Advar's house.
Oh, sorry. Please, take pity on an old man. My master has abandoned me, abandoned his people, and nothing I say can change his mind. Now he refuses to even see me. He says I interrupt his vacation. It's been so many years. Won't you please help? Last I saw him, he was visiting a friend in the Blue Palace. But no one as mundane as a Jarl. No, no. Such people are below him. No, he went into the forbidden wing of the palace to speak with an old friend. Said it had been ages since they had last had tea. Oh, and you'll need the hip bone. It's very important. No entering Pelagius's wing without that. Oh, you just don't understand. Without him, I am not free. Without him, I am doomed. All of his empire shall fall into chaos. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sounds real bad.
Proudspire Manor. Now there's a fine home. Up for sale.
Dean Inga says a bard can never have enough practice. I'm a bard, from the Bard's College here in Solitude. Wanderers like you should think about applying.
Okay, then.
Thanks for taking the time. People never want to talk to me.
What am I waiting to discover? Is this the Blue Palace? Yeah, that's probably what it is, isn't it? Yeah, I see blue. Yep. Okay, so now we know where the Blue Palace is. So that branching pathway up to the left that was over there, that's something different.
Lady Atia says my voice is second only to hers, but she's selling me short.
You need to chill out. Lady Atios knows what she's talking about. She can hit that high note. Yeah! Yeah! Okay.
Hello, yes. I'm the Dean of History.
Welcome to the Bard's College. I'm the head
Shut
master.
up!
How may I help you? Always a pleasure to meet a prospective bard. You should be aware that many apply, but we accept very few people.
Okay.
When possible, we ask applicants to perform tasks the college needs completed. In this case, I do have a task befitting an aspiring bard.
Okay, what do you need?
Elisif has forbidden the burning of King Olaf, a festival put on by the Bard's College. We need to change her mind. To convince her, I want to read King Olaf's verse, a part of the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim.
I have that.
Unfortunately, the verse was lost long ago.
I have that.
Yes. According to Giraud, our history's keeper, the portion of the Edda dealing with King Olaf might still exist in the Dead Man's Respite. I need you to retrieve the poem.
Yep.
That's tremendous! I have to admit, I didn't fully believe it still existed. Now, let's take a look at this. Oh no! Well, this won't do at all! Look, the copy is incomplete. It's aged to the point that parts are unreadable. Oh. It means I can't read it to the court. Without the verse, I won't be able to convince Elisif of the importance of the burning of King Olaf Festival.
Yeah?
If she isn't convinced of the festival's importance, then she won't reverse her decision to stop the effigy burning.
Okay.
It means that the burning of King Olaf, which the Bard's College has held for time immemorial, won't be happening. Make it up? That doesn't seem appropriate. I suppose I could copy his style based on what you brought me, but I have no idea what happened in between these verses.
We can do this. What is the first verse?
Olaf, our subjugator, the one-eyed betrayer, death-dealing demon and dragon-killing king, your legend is lies, lurid, and false. Your cunning capture of Numenex, a con for the ages. King Olaf was Olaf One-Eye? He famously captured the dragon Numenex and took him to Dragon's Reach. What did we say really happened?
Huh?
I find that highly unlikely, but the court will love it. I'm writing it in. Olaf grabbed power by promise and threat. From Falkreath to Winterhold, they fell to their knees. But Solitude stood strong, Skyrim's truest protectors. Olaf's vengeance was instant, inspired, and wicked. Strange. According to history, Solitude attacked Winterhold, but Asgeir seemed to be saying Olaf reacted. What do we say happened?
Sure.
No, that's pushing it too far. It's very exciting, but highly unlikely. I can't possibly write that in. That's not the most exciting answer, but the most likely. I'll write it in. It has a few final lines, but that's all we needed to add. I need to head to court immediately and present this. You should come.
Well, what were you saying?
I do.
Well, we missed it a second time. It should be illegal to have irregular fast walking. Be faster than a PC that you gotta follow. I think that is like one of the biggest pet peeves in every game that I play. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'll be picking up this lavender. I'll tell you that much. Give me the thistle.
I do hope the court likes the verse. I think we've done an excellent job of recreating it. Not much, but as a bard, I find the whole affair depressing. There are no heroes in this war, no winners to be had, and no real conclusion. If you want something a bard can dig into, look to the dragons. 1,000 years from now, Skyrim will have changed rulers dozens of times, but the return of the dragons, that story is once in an era. Not much, to be honest. Their return was a shock to us all. Gerard Germain has some tomes about them in the library if you're interested. I think my voice is ready. I hope we've done this well.
Wanted to see if those Charis eggs I could take.
Ah, Viarmo. I assume you are here to petition for the reinstatement of the burning of King Olaf festival.
I am, Jarl. I wish to present King Olaf's verse from the Poetic Edda, recovered this very day from the Bard's tomb.
You mentioned something that would convince us the festival should take place, but I didn't expect King Olaf's lost verse. Please proceed.
O Olaf, our subjugator, the one-eyed betrayer, death-dealing demon and dragon-killing king, your legend is lies, lurid, and false. Your cunning capture of Numenex a con for the ages. No shouting match between dragon and man, no fire or fury did this battle entail. Olaf struck a deal to make himself king. Numenex let go, though none tell that tale. Olaf grabbed power by promise and threat. From Falkreath to Winterhold, they fell to their knees. But Solitude stood strong, Skyrim's truest protectors. Olaf's vengeance was instant, inspired, and wicked. Olaf gave orders, Winterhold disguises, an attack on Solitude, total destruction to follow. His men dressed up and then went out to fight, but they reversed Olaf's orders, much to Winterhold's sorrow. So ends the story of Olaf the Liar, a thief and a scoundrel. We of Solitude commit to the fire. In Solitude, bards train for their service. They also gather each year and burn a king who deserves it.
You have proven your point, Viarmo. The festival is truly a celebration of solitude and a condemnation of false kings.
I thank you, and the college thanks you, Jarl.
Furthermore, I believe that such a fine poem deserves some payment of patronage. The college will be moderately rewarded.
What the fuck?
Thank you yet again. I will make sure our applicant, who was instrumental in recovering the poem, will be well rewarded. The Imperials Unbelievable! You have done us a great service here. I can't begin to thank you enough. Soon. These things must be done properly. You will be inducted as part of the festival itself. I need you to go speak to Yorn. He was preparing the effigy of King Olaf. Tell him to finish the preparations. The festival is back on!
Okay.
Do you have business with the court? Oh, right, the rum. Thank you. I developed a taste for it after a fair-weather trip to Hammerfell. Here, this is for you. Absolutely not. That wing has been sealed for hundreds of years, and for good reason. They say the ghost of Pelagius the Mad still haunts it. Ghost or not, there are reminders of his dark rule that are best left buried away. Feel free to return to me with questions. The Blue Palace is an open forum. I am the Jarl's steward. That remains to be seen. By rights, she has a legitimate claim as High Queen of Skyrim. But we must have the support of the other Jarls.
That guy looks rough back there.
Meaning. Should they accept her rule, we will have peace.
That ain't happening.
Of course he does. What sort of a question is that? Maybe you've been listening to Eriker. There's been loose talk among some of the Thanes, and I suspect he's the cause of it. You'll pay those rumors no heed if you wish to retain your welcome in this city.
Alright,
She may be young, but Elisif is the Jarl by right. And here in Skyrim, if nothing else, we respect the traditions of our fathers' fathers. You do well to remember that.
Shut the hell up, dude. I will
feel
kill you.
welcome in the Court of Solitude.
What happened to the armored guy?
Respect the law, and you'll have no trouble in Dragonbridge.
Please address all questions to the steward, Folk Firebeard.
Okay, never mind.
If I needed something from you, you would know it. Nothing. I'm busy, and I don't like being bothered unless I'm expecting something from you. Oh, don't give me that look. Fine, I suppose I can find some menial task to set your mind on. We have something of a vampire problem. Bodies have been found with blood drained. I know of a den nearby you can wipe out as a precaution. I don't expect you to be capable of even that. I was, to my shame. The whole court was in attendance. I've seen much in my time, but that was a gruesome day. Because Ulfric needed a symbol. Someone he could defeat that represented the Empire. The white gold concordat, the banning of Talos worship. Toryg's father Islot had held Skyrim together for nearly 25 years. When he died, Torygg became that symbol. No, even after Islot died, the Moot voted to make Torygg High King of Skyrim. But Ulfric was at that Moot, continually talking about Skyrim's independence in terms just shy of treason. I don't think Ulfric knew how much Torygg respected him for that. If Ulfric had asked Torygg directly to stand up, to declare independence, Torygg might have done it.
Wow.
Because the Dominion is a sleeping beast that Skyrim cannot slay alone. Because many Nords are part of the Imperial Army even now. Because the food and resources we get from the Empire are important to our people. Because even if we can't openly worship him, Talos the God was once Tiber Septim the man, and this is his empire. And Torygg wasn't ready to let it fall apart. I was a member of the court during the reign of Torygg's father. It was Torygg who appointed me to the position. Very. I helped raise him. Oh, I could not have been more proud to see Torygg on the throne. He made a fine king. A fine king.
Huh.
I have no time or patience for a student. Perhaps the College of Winterhold will grant you admission. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. I was a member of the court during the reign of... I like to think I've aged well. I'm certainly wiser than I once was, and I know when one should speak, and when one should hold their tongue.
Okay.
Vampires are clever hunters. More clever than you, definitely.
Shut the fuck up.
With the passing of my dear husband Torygg, the weighty position of Jarl has fallen to me. Please direct questions to my steward. Because that's what traitorous cowards do when they desire power. Ulfric coveted the High King's throne. He thought he deserved it more than Torygg. And so he came before my husband and he shouted with that terrible voice, like something out of a legend or a nightmare. When Ulfric unleashed such fury, my husband, he simply ceased to be.
Oh.
That is all I will say. for it grieves me to speak of it.
So Ulfric does actually have the voice. Okay.
Not yet, no. Although it is true my husband Torrig was the High King, and I am his widow. Now is not the time to lay claim to such a title. This land is riven by war, and her people suffer for it. The Stormcloaks are a blight on Skyrim, and like any blight, must be purged. Only then will I take my rightful place as High Queen. A question I am all too familiar with. One my very Thanes ask often. They worry that Tullius is so focused on the war that he risks forgetting what's best for our people. The real irony is that, while General Tullius is certainly no Nord, the people of Skyrim would be lost without him. Trust is always difficult, especially for my people. Yet we must trust in Tullius's leadership. For what other choice do we have? Be well. Pray for Solitude and my husband.
No. I don't wanna. Alright, so now we have to go investigate the Bard's College. Ooh, Solitude Lighthouse. Broken Ore Grotto. I'm assuming that's where the vampires are gonna be. Let's see. Probably get off the miscellaneous tasks. Oh, never mind. We're gonna leave it on. Okay. Speak the yarn. That could also be one that we do. Anyway, I'm wondering if Investigate Bard's College and Tending the Flames have the same markers. But we made it to the Bard's College. I'm freaking tired as heck. So, we're gonna get through this yawn. And that's it right there. Okay. And we are gonna go ahead and stop for the time being. I'm gonna pick back up. Hit this Bard's College questline really freaking hard. And then head on over to Meridia and see what kind of cool quest she's got for us next time. Alright, but sorry for cutting it a little bit short today, but your boy is tired. Until next time, ImmortalTortle is